see. So this is us.
That's us.
And then that's what's happening. So it's like this small. Okay. So I'm going to
So we're live. We get started.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, world.
I know, right? Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Okay.
Hey, everyone. We're so excited to dance together today. I've got the wonderful Shanoa here, who's on our team at Ballet, and we're going to be doing class together. Shanoa is going to be demoing the combos for you so that I can be poking at her so that you at home can be knowing what to focus on as well. So let's get started. All right.
Yay, we're live on Instagram too.
Hey, Instagram. We are so excited to come dance together. I've got the wonderful Shanoa here. She's going to be demoing all the combos for you. We are also on YouTube Live as well. Let's get started. So, cool. So let's start at the bar in first position, or at home if you are not holding onto a bar. That is, of course, okay. The dresser, a chair, center bar, all of that stuff is awesome. So let's start with a little demi-plie. Stretch, demi, stretch, grand, plie, and up. Open, we're going to turn our legs in. Then we're going to stretch forward. We've got 6 counts down there. Then we're going to come up on count 7. Rotate your feet, point and open to second. We're going to go demi, stretch, grand plie, all the way down. Then we're going to go towards the bar and away from the bar. Arms are going to come through first position, change to fourth. We're going to do 4 demis here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice fancy arm. It's going to go up overhead and flip through first and open. Then we're going to stretch forward and back here in fourth. We're going to get a nice hamstring stretch. We've all been sitting in our chairs all day, so it'll be nice to stretch. Come right back. Point the front foot and close it in. Then we'll do demi, and a grand here all the way down. One more time forward and back. Then we'll find the susu and we'll balance here. If you're at home on a surface where you want to try a turn, you could do a suchinu. But if you're on carpet barefoot, a suchinu probably won't feel fabulous, so I wouldn't recommend that. But if you're on a good floor, suchinu could be fun there at the end. Well, let's do it. I'll talk you through it. Five, 6, arm prepare. 7 and 8. Demi plie. Down and stretch. Good. Feel like these knees back over the toes. Stretch. Grand plie. We're lifting tall under the ears as we go down. Knees back to come up. Good. Turn it. Stretching over. Drop your head. Find your breath. Big deep breaths. Good. Coming up. Rotate the heels. Change. Second. Demi plie. Good. And stretch. Finding the hips pressing forward. Stretch. Grand plie. Lifting tall like you're sliding down a wall. Keep that body upright. Good. Towards the bar. Lift that spine tall. Up and over. Breathe as you recover to center. Up and away. Good. Changing to fourth. Demi plie. Finding this breath. Recovering the body. And demi. Good. Front hip pulls back. 2 more. And stretch. Through first. And open. Good. Stretching forward. Lift the rib cage as far from the hips as you can. Good. Reaching out to come up. Come right up and back. Open the chest wide. Point. Close. Demi. Stretch. Good. Keeping these hips forward on top of the feet. Don't sit back. Grand plie. Again, hips forward over those feet. Good. Forward and back. Don't let your hips push back. Keep them up and forward as you go. Coming up. Come right back. Open the chest. Good. Susu. find your balance here. Really find your breath, recenter yourself, calm the body, calm the mind. Tendu, if you're feeling adventurous, come down and finish. Good, great job. Awesome. Too tall. Yeah. There's no such thing as too tall. There's no such thing as too tall. No. The laptop is too small. That's what it is. You're not too tall. Good. Okay. Let's try other side. Yeah, they'll face back so that the dancers can follow along from the back view once. Do you have space over there? You feel good? Awesome. Cool. All right, let's do other side. 5, 6, arm 7, and 8. Demi plie. 1. Good. Hips on top of the feet. Stretch. Knees back and stretch. Grand plie, like you're sliding down a wall, keeping the body upright. Good. Turn in, stretching over. Good. Finding your breath down here. Breathe. Release your head. Release your neck. 5, 6. Rotate the heels. Tendu and change. Demi plie. Keep these hips forward. Don't let them pop out. And demi. Stretch. Grand plie. Hips right over the toes. Don't let the hips stick out. Good. Towards the bar. We're lifting tall through the spine. And then going towards the bar. Reach, 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 reach. Up and away. Good. Change to 4th. Demi. Stretch. Demi. Good. Arm goes high on this one. Stretch. The front hip pulls back. Don't let it twist forward. Stretching over. Nice stretch in that front hamstring. Reaching out to come up. Pop right back. Good. Good. Don't let the knees press forward. Try to keep them opening to the back of the room. Grand plie. Support the body on your way down, lifting tall through the waist. Stretching forward. Good. On the way up, make as much space as you can between your ribs and your hips. Good. Open the chest wide. Susu. Finding the breath. Centering the body. Tall, tall, tall. And Tendu if you're feeling adventurous. Come down and finish. Good. Nice sushi. That was a clean one. Yeah. Working hard, I know. It's good. It's fun. I love this skirt. It's such a fun skirt. All right. Let's do a little Tendu. Oh, before we go into Tendu, I want to mention one thing on this cambre back. So as we go from the cambre back, wherever we are, feel like you're lifting up super tall, and then like the back is pushing through the chest. So if on Shinoa's body, I had my one finger on the middle of her upper back, and the other finger like where a beautiful diamond necklace would be, you would want to think in the cambre back that that part of your back is going to push through your chest. So you're kind of trying to push your shoulder blades up and through your chest into that cambre back, instead of just letting the low back do that work, right? So you're really feeling the shoulder blades coming together and up through to the ceiling, through your back and up through your chest. Yeah, really feeling this lift up and through, right? Yes, so we're like lifting up out of that spine. Yeah, so pretty. All right, let's do a little Tendu. Let's do, we'll go 7, 8. Tendu front and close. Tendu front and close. Tendu plie. Up and close. This goes en croix. Side, close, side, close, side, plie, and up and close to the back. Close, back, close, back, plie, up and close. Then side, close, side, close, side, plie, up and close. We're going to go twice through just so we have a little bit of stamina today. Then we'll stretch forward and back time. That way we get a chance to practice the chest lifting you up high. Then we're going to find that susu again, maybe Tendu, and come down, finish. So on that tendu with the plie, when you do the plie, you want to think about as you bend your standing leg, your front foot stays totally straight and pointed and simply slides on the ground. So it's not going to bend or unpoint or anything. It's just going to have very little weight on it so it can slide gently over the ground. Yeah. Then the standing leg, that knee is really going to think about opening back over those toes. Don't let it sort of fall in towards the front of the room. So that we want to keep it, we don't want it over here. We want it here over the second. We kind of think about the second toe there between the first and the second toe so that you're keeping your knee aligned with your hip and your toes and not twisting anything. So we have a tendu, close, tendu, close, tendu, plie, up, close. Encore twice through, side, back, and side, stretch forward and back, and then susu balance. Come down and finish. Let's try it. It's going to be much slower than you want it to be. That's good. Good work. You'll get a workout. All right. Five, six, arms 7, and 8. Tendu front. One standing leg lifts all the way to the rib cage. Close. Yes. I want you even taller than you are. Leave this room an inch taller than you came in. Plie, stretch up all the way to the rib cage and close to the side. Good. Standing side lifts tall, squeeze. Side lift, 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 and close. Good. Side. Good. Knee opens back and up. Squeeze the legs close to the back, especially here, lifting standing leg to the rib cage, back and close to the back. Plie, lift tall, up out of the body, up. And close to this side, and close, good, side, and close, then side, plie, standing knee opens, up, second time through, to the front, tendu, close, tendu, and close, then with a plie, tendu, lifting tall, 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 good, and up, and close to the side, up, and close. Good. Present that heel forward and rotate those legs. Tendu. Both heels rotate as you plie. Up to the back. Good. This is where we get tired. The core gets tired. Lift even more. Lift tall, tall, tall to the back. Tendu. Plie. Lift up out of this body. Good. Last time to the side. Make it the best. Tendu. Lift tall to close. Tendu. Close. Good. Tendu. Heels forward and up. Stretching forward. Good. Finding your breath. Just in case you weren't breathing during that combo, although I know you were at home, right? Combo back. Chest lifts. Back pushes through the chest. Good. Find the susu. Take a moment to center your body. Find your breath. Good. See to if you like. Come down. Finish. Good, nice job. That was a long one. Good. Hopefully we're getting a little sweat on by now. Yeah, good. I know. Let's try the other side, yeah? So in addition to all the stuff we already talked about, which was already a lot of stuff, as we're feeling the part with the plie, we do tendu and then we have that plie. That's a time where you have to keep your toes pointed for 3 whole counts. You got to keep that toe shaped and that foot pointed. So all the way from there through the plie and then standing up, keep that foot really, really, really shaped that whole time before you close. And it's super slow, so that's like 2 seconds that you have to keep your foot shaped that point that much. So we really want to focus on keeping that foot shape in the plie. A lot of times what will happen when we go for that plie is we let the toes start to relax there. We don't want the toes, they'll start sliding on the ground with the bottom of the foot on the ground. We don't want that. We want the toes to be pointed and the tops of the toes to be what's sliding on the ground. Tops of those toes, yeah, so that foot's really shaped and you're getting the pads of the toes on the ground. Yeah? Let's try this side. Did we get a foot cramp? We got a foot cramp. Just a little one.
We worked hard enough for a foot cramp. That's how you know you're working. Or not drinking enough water.
Yeah, combination. Or a combination of the two. All right, let's do this side. 5, 6, arms 7, 8 to the front, Tendu. Squeeze to close. Good. Now with the plie, shape this foot. Shape, shape, shape. Plie, keep shaping it all the way to here. Shape, shape, shape. Then we get to release. Good. To the side. Standing leg lifts to the rib cage. Side. Good. Side shape this foot. Plie, standing knee opens. Foot shapes. Good. To the back. Tendu. Standing leg up to the rib cage. Good. Easy arm rotation. Plie, shape this foot. Don't let those toes unpoint and close. Good. To the side. Side. Close. Good. Side. Shape this foot. Heels forward. Standing knee. Second time through. This is where we get tired. This is what counts. Close. Up. Squeeze to close. Tendu. Plie, shape this foot. Shape, 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 shape. And close. Good. To the side. Lift tall to close. But not the arm. Close. Side. Plie, shape this foot. Good. We are almost there on this side. Tendu. Lift even taller. Tendu. Good. Tendu. Plie. Shape this foot. Shape it, shape it, shape it. Then release it to the floor. Side. And close. Good. Keeping the standing side tall. Plie, shape this foot, and up. Stretching over, finding your breath again. Good, breathe. Chest lifts, shoulder blades push through the chest as you go for your cobra back. Good. Find a susu. Good, squeeze these legs together. Press the toes into the ground. Good, Suchinu if you'd like. Good, coming down. And finish. Good, nice job. Water. Yeah, definitely get some water. Definitely get some water. Everyone get some water too. Get some water. Hopefully you're getting tired by now. That's ideal. You know, when people first start ballet, they're like, why is a Tendu hard? And then once you get to a couple of classes, you learn all these details about what you're trying to do with a Tendu and how you're really shaping these muscles. So it definitely gets harder the better you get at them. All right. Let's do a little quicker Tendu. So we'll do 4 Tendus to the front. This one's going to be a little tricky and use both of our legs. So if you're on the newer side to ballet, I'm going to define a couple words. My outside leg is this one, away from the bar. My inside leg is this one, in towards the bar. So the inside leg, if I was right next to Chanel, I would kick her with my inside leg if I used it. That's how I know it's the inside leg. It's right there. It's in between us. Outside leg, out here. So 4 Tendus with the outside leg to the front. Front, close, front, close, front, close, front, close. That was 4 front. Inside leg goes back. Back, 1, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4. Outside leg goes side. Side, close. Now we're changing. So we went side, close, back, side, close, front, side, close, back, side, close, front, coupe, passe, down the back of the leg. 4 back. And 1. This is with my outside leg. 3, 4. Inside leg front. 2, 3, 4. Outside leg side. Change every time. Close front. Close back. Close front. Close back. Coupe. Passe. Coupe. And down. We'll find the susu. If you felt good and you want to try coupe balance, you can try that here. Or if you just want to build some stamina up on one leg, you can just hang on for dear life and just hang out up here for a second. Or you can try to test your balance and maybe let go. Come through susu and come down. So we've got 4 front, outside leg going front. 4 front. These are all Tendu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inside leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Outside leg. Close back. Side close front. Side close back. Side close front. Coupe. Passe. Down the back of your leg. Keep using that same leg. 4 back. 2, 4, front, 2, 3, 4, 4, side, 2, 3, 4, coupe, passe, coupe, and down. Sous, maybe coupe, maybe balance, sous, come down, finish. It's gonna be a little zippy, yeah? Yeah, gonna be fun. Get some blood pumping in here. Yeah? All right, let's do it. Just because it's fast doesn't mean we don't have to point our toes. Also, note. Yeah, right. Still get to the end of that foot just as much as you did in that slow tendu. Okay, let's give it a try. Let me restart that music. 5, 6, 7, 8, and close, and close, and close to the back, and close, and close, 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 side change, and 2, 3, 4, coupe, passe, coming down the back of the leg, back close, 2, 3, 4, front in, keep this body lifted tall, to the side 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, coupe, passe, down the leg, good, plie sous, lifting the body up off the rib cage, off the hips, coupe, good, beautiful foot shape there, nice, coming through that sous when you're ready, good, coming down, and finish, nice job, awesome. We're going to do the other side. One thing to think about when we switch legs, anytime we switch legs, we have to be super deliberate about when we close our tendu, that we close on the 4th one and we step on it so that our weight will shift to it. So from the side view, you can see how much both of our weight is shifting forward and back when we go from one leg to the other. So if you're sitting here and you're doing tendu front and then you try to go tendu back, you're going to fall back because your hips aren't on top of you. So as you close that 4th one, bring your body forward so you can very smoothly shift onto that front leg to the tendu back. Yeah? Okay, let's try other side. 5, 6, arm 7, 8, front close, 3, step on it, back in, 2, 3, step on it, side, 2, 3, 4, coupe, passe, good, keep your weight on that same leg, back in, 2, 3, step on it, and front, 2, 3, step on it, side in, lift tall, coupe, passe, and down the leg, good, sous, maybe coupe, maybe stay in sous, see how you feel, good, we're lifting the body tall, shoulders melting down the back, good, through sous, coming down, and finish, good, nice job, pretty. Yeah, we can move it down a little bit so we can see your feet a little better. There we go. Make sure I'm pointing. Point those toes. They can see it now if you're pointing your toes. There you go. Yeah. All right. Let's do a little dégagé. 1 sec. All right, we'll use the arm now. We'll go 7, 8, arm high. Dégagé, close, dégagé, piqué, enveloppé, down. That arm coordination is a little tricky. Let me show that again. It stays up for the first 2 dégagés, then it goes piqué. As it enveloppés, we bring the arm through first and come down. Side, in, and piqué, through first, down. Back, 1, 2, and piqué, enveloppé, down, side, in, and piqué, enveloppé, down. We're going to go twice through. After the last one, we will finish here, and then we'll go plie, press yourself all the way up to passe, all in one shot. Keep that arm in first, maybe balance there, come down and finish. So 2 dégagés, and then 1 with a piqué with the enveloppé. The enveloppé always ends up here in first position with the arm, coupe with the leg, no matter where you're coming from. If it's from here, it comes here. If it's from side, it goes in. If it's from back, it still also goes in that same way. give it a try. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Yeah. Okay, let's try it. If we mess it up, well, we just started over. So, you know, it's no big deal. Very low stakes operation here. All right, let's give it a try. Here we go. 5, 6, arm 7, high, 8, and close, and pique, envelope in, side, and pique, envelope in, back, in, good, in, and pique, envelope in, side, and pique, envelope close, again, front, and pique, and close, good, keep that standing side supported, even though it's fast and confusing, to the back, and lift, pique, lift tall to envelope, side, and pique, lift, good, plie, releve passe, good, keeping these ribs closed, shoulders wide, good, supporting the head under the ears, come through susu, coming down, and finish. Good, nice job. That was a nice, slow, controlled passe down the susu. Ooh, lift tall. Got it. Let's do other side. I know it's a fast transition to get from that pique envelope down and out. Right away, you got to get that out. Yeah, the knee out as well, especially coming from the back. Don't let that knee be the first thing to come in. Let the knee be the last thing, and the heel comes through first. Not through first position. Through first as in number 1. First thing. All right, here we go. Let's try other side. 5, 6, arm 7, high, 8, and close, and pique, envelope down, side, in, and in. Good, back, and back, and good. Side, pique, and in. Good. Front, lift tall on the envelope. Don't let the force of the leg collapse your body. Lift tall up to it. Back, pique, lift up, side, pique, up, good, plie, find this passe, good, supporting both sides of the body equally, good, coming down to susu, and finish, good, nice job. Starting to get a little warm? Yeah, I'm sweating. Good. Sweaty, that's ideal. Yeah. Sweat it out. All right, let's do a little round jump. So we'll do, my water bottle's in the way.
Oh, I'm going to drink water.
Yes, drink water is always a good plan. Then you can point your feet as hard as you want and not get the foot cramps. Yep. Well, not quite. Sometimes. So we're going to do a preparation plie front, plie as you tendu front, arm comes first, open side. So that's on 7, 8, so it goes 5, 6, 7, 8. Round to jambe 1, and 2, 3, 4, plie down, around, this is still on the floor, and around 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, brush front with plie, come through passe with that envelope arm we already practiced, and then plie, develope back, and then come up to close. Reverse, 4 round to jump, 2, and 3, and 4, plie back, bring it around, plie, and around 4 more, 1, and 2, 3, 4, brush back, plie, through passe, plie front, and close. Circular port de bras. We're going to go both directions. Reverse, all the way down. Then we're going to lift to susu, angle a little bit towards the bar. Back leg's going to develop to a low attitude. Balance arms high. And then allonge out of this and come down. So allonge is going to straighten both your arms and straighten your leg from attitude to arabesque. And then we'll come down. The whole combo again, and as we go through it, I'll talk you through a couple of things to think about. So we have our preparation 7. We've already practiced this in the tendus, right? This knee goes out. 7, 8. 4, round to jump. Keep those hips still. Think that standing leg comes all the way up to your rib cage. 4, plie. We've already practiced this. Both legs, think about opening. Keep them open as they come around. Keep that heel forward the whole time. 4 more, round to jump. 2, 3, 4. Then brush front plie. Be super careful if this standing leg doesn't fall forward. Keep that standing knee very far open over that second toe so you're supported there. So we plie here, we come through passe. Same thing with that standing leg here. Really focus on it opening to the side so you don't twist your knee there. Then when we reverse, all that same stuff except a big thing to think about when we're coming from here to around, don't leave your hips where they were because then we're going to end up here. So from the plie, bring your body upright as you come around. So the hips tip a little bit in the arabesque line, and then bring them right back up underneath you for when you come around. All right, let's give it a try. I'll talk you through it. It's slow. It's round to jump. 5, 6, plie, tendu front, 7, and 8. Round to jump. 1, 2, round 3, 4. Good. Plie, standing knee opens, around. Standing knee opens, around. 4 more, round to jump. Standing leg all the way up to the rib cage. 2, 3, 4. Brush front plie, standing knee opens. Lift the body tall through passe. Standing knee in this one. Stretch. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie, standing knee. Bring this body up. Plie, standing knee. Bring the body up. And back. 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 Brush back, plie. Bring this whole body up and under to the envelope. Plie, develope front. Good. Circular port de bras. All the way down. Drop your head to the side. Find that back through the chest like we worked on. 7. Reverse. To the back. Lift the chest up to the sky. All the way down. Good. Find your way up to Susu. Angle a little towards the bar. The back leg is going to develop into a low attitude. We're going to feel this opposite shoulder pulling back towards that leg. This attitude side getting lengthened, long, long, long on this attitude side. Allonge out of this. Stretch everything. Find Susu. Come down. Finish. Good. Beautiful job. Very nice. I know. Ooh, grab some water.
Just keep my arm to the side and these guys.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Arm side there.
confusing.
Other side. As we find this other side, right, the run jumps a long combo, so we're starting to get tired. Even though it's a different leg, it's the same core, right? We only have one of these, and it gets tired when we have 2 back-to-back run jump exercises, 2.5 minutes long, back-to-back. So as we start getting to the end of this run jump, you're going to have to work extra hard to keep your body up and lifted. So just be mindful, especially as you get from this plie to the envelope part, the body is tired at that point, so you have to work extra, extra, extra hard to create the same amount of technique as the first time through or even the first side. So just be aware of that and work extra, extra hard here, even though we're tired. That's the time you got to work extra hard. That's right. I don't know what that was. That was excitement. Yay, second side. 6. Prepare tendu front and open. Round to jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie, standing knee opens. Around. Standing knee opens. Around. Good. Round to jump, lifting tall all the way to the rib cage. 2, 3, 4. Good. Brush front plie. Lift the body through the passe, plie, arabesque. Good. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie, standing knee opens. Bring the body around up as you come around. Plie. 4 more round de jambe. Good. Now we're getting tired. Lift even taller through the core. 4. Brush back. Plie. Lift through the body to find passe. Plie in front. Keep lifting. Lift, lift, lift. Close. Good. Circular vertebra. Find a very relaxed neck at the bottom. Lift the chest. Reverse. Good. Open the chest. Push the back through the chest. Drop the head. Drop the neck at the bottom. Find this breath. 7. Good. Lift up the susu. Ankle a little towards the bar. Back leg picks up to this develope attitude. Both arms overhead in high fifth when you're ready to balance. Feel like the back of this opposite shoulder is picking up your knee for the attitude. Allonge. Close. Finish. Good. Nice job. Go get some more water. I know my body doesn't want to lift anymore.
It's a good one.
It's exhausting. All right. A couple more combos in this bar. So, such a cute skirt.
I love it.
It's super pretty. It's
going to be a skirt person.
yeah, skirts are so fun. We're going to do a little fondue combination. So, we are going to do it twice through. Second time can be to releve. If you're at home holding on something with not too much support, you might do the whole thing on flat. If you feel good about doing it on releve, you can do it on releve at home. Either way, but you might it's gonna be a little challenge that second time through to get up to that releve. So modify as you need to at home, depending on what you're able to hold on to. So we're gonna go coupe. Actually, I'm gonna show with the arms. If the arms are killing you, just watch my feet and leave your arm in second. That's totally fine as well. The arms are gonna come down through first as you lift a passe and down to the front. This goes on quad. Coupe, passe, coupe, and side. Down to the coupe, up to the passe, plie, and back. Coupe, passe, coupe. Side, second time. Plie, releve, plie, arm goes high. Plie, releve, plie, arm goes second. Plie, releve, plie, arm goes arabesque. Plie, releve, plie, and side, close susu, and come down to finish. Yeah, your legs should be on fire by the end of this ideally. That would be awesome. Yeah. So think about when you're doing your coupe to your passe, don't think about lifting your hip to make that passe happen. Really try to keep your hips down and level and feel like you're pulling your foot up underneath you, like you're trying to bend your knee. If we think about the angle of your knee, it's a big angle here, and you want to think about just like squishing your hand or squishing something in here to kind of close off this angle. So we're not trying to lift our foot with our hip, we're trying to close that little gap in your knee to be able to lift your foot up, so that we don't get our hip lifting up too high. So like you really bend your knee to get it up there, as opposed to lifting your hip. Yeah. Scoot forward just a little bit so you don't kick the wall. Those of you at home, do a quick test. Make sure that when you're in releve, to the back, to the side, and to the front, you don't kick your pets, you don't kick your furniture, you don't kick anything. I know, on our morning live stream, actually it's more like the lunchtime live stream, their dogs are all over the place. Exactly, in fact.
Really? Yes. They want to play too.
I know, I'm trying to stretch and there's like one dog on each side, so I can't. Yeah, like. So if you're at home with your dogs on either side, don't kick them. It's a slow combination, but still don't kick them. Do a quick check before you do your fondues. Yeah. I mean, that's a good idea to do in class too, but your dancer friends might be more forgiving than your pets. I don't know. Probably. Yeah. All right, let's give it a try. Here we go. 5, 6, arm first. Start fondue coupe, lift the leg, up to the passe, fondue to the front. Arm second on the first round. Fondue, and up, fondue, and under, fondue, and lift, fondue. Both heels present to the side. Second time, releve if you'd like. Up to the passe, coupe, arm goes high, fondue. Lift this body, even in the plie, don't let it drop. And side, good, fondue, and up, fondue, and back. Good, lift up to plie, up, 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 up. Good, fondue, and side, susu. Good, and finish. Nice job, good. Oof.
Smile to get through it.
Smile to get through it, that's right. Make it look easy.
It helps.
Our job as ballet dancers is to make the audience get home and be like, yeah, I could totally do that. And then they get to their living room and like break their coffee table. Because they fell over. They don't do it, right? That's how we want to just hide the difficulty of it, right? Totally. Not even difficult at all. Shall we do the other side? Yeah, give that leg a break. Don't forget, we only have the one core. By now it's getting tired, so we have to lift it extra high. Here's where your body thinks it's on a break. It's like, oh man, that was really, really hard. Let me just go back down, right? So that's not a break. That's like a landing of a pirouette. That's a landing of a jump. That's a landing of anything. We're training our body to lift as it goes down. So we're thinking, you come out of a pirouette, you lift taller to come down. You don't land your pirouette by coming down. So you land everything by getting taller. Same thing with these founders. Even though we're exhausted, we still land everything up. Yeah? Okay, let's give this side a try. 5, 6, arm 7, and 8. Plie coupe, and up. Good, fondue. To the front, plie. Good. Out to the side, both heels present. Good. What's the standing leg doing? Is that knee opening over the second toe? Always good to do a quick check. Fondue, and up. Fondue. To the side, second time, releve if you'd like. Coupe, passe, and down, arm goes high. We lift as we come down, lift, lift, lift. Yes, and up to passe, coupe, and side. We lift tall as we come down, tall, tall, tall. That's right, supporting both sides of the body. Coupe, and lift, coupe, and side. Susu, lift, 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 lift. Don't break yet. Lift as you come down and finish. Good. I know. Whew, now we get to shake it out.
Good.
Good. Get some water. I know it's a good
So
one.
simple, so good.
So simple, but so exhausting. That's what I like. The easier it is for the mind, the harder it's going to be for the body.
Yes.
If it's easy for the mind, you can really work on that technique. Yeah. So then you can really make your body suffer if it's a simple battle. Right? You're in control of the amount of suffering you give yourself. Yeah, totally. All right, let's do a developpe. So we're gonna go coupe, passe, developpe, front, hold, plie, releve, susu, come down. Again, if you're at home and you're holding on to something that doesn't have a lot of support, you might consider skipping that releve or just give it a try and see how it goes. But be super lifted in your body as you do that. That goes on qua. 1, 2, 3, hold 4, plie, releve, susu, come down. Coupe, passe, developpe 3, 4, plie, releve, susu, come down. Coupe, passe, side, hold, plie, releve, susu, come down, finish. So things we've already worked on, every time we plie, we've been talking about it all night, standing knee over the second toe. This is always super, super important. Landing jumps, landing anything is always critical that we have that all lined up. Your knees don't like to twist. They are not into it. So then the other thing I'm going to mention on this one, new, don't be early on this developpe. It's 4 counts to get out there. If you're early, you have to hold it for an entire extra count. So don't be early. Yeah, wait until count 4 to get that leg out there so you don't have to hold it out there for an extra count. 1, 2, attitude, 3, developpe, 4, then plie. Think about lifting it even higher in the plie, ideally. Plie, lift, 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 and then up, lift, 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 and then come down. Susu, come down. Yeah? So let's give it a try. See how it goes. Your legs should be pretty tired by the end of this. Yes. That is my goal. All right, let's do it. Whoops. 6, arm 7, and 8. Developing. Moving. Passing. Count 3. All the way out on 4. Good. Shaping these toes. Relevant. Lift tall for the susu like we practiced in Fondue. Come down to the side. Coupé. Passing. 3. Out on 4. Good. Plie. And lift tall, susu, tall, 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 up away from that leg. Good. To the back. Coupé. Passing. And back. Good. Plie. Relevant. Lift tall. Readjust the body as you come into susu. To the side. Coupé. Passing. And up. Good. Plie. And rise. Susu. Tall, tall, tall. Come down. Good. Nice job. Nice and slow. Tired legs. Yeah, shake it out for sure. Water if you need it, always. It's all up. Everything is up. There's no down.
Yeah, you know when you're,
There's no down in ballet, right? I mean, gravity doesn't apply to us as ballet dancers.
Yeah.
I mean, at least that's what we want to make it look like. That's why it looks so magical, because we just make it look like gravity doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's there, it's pulling on us, but our bodies don't behave as if gravity is pulling on us.
Yeah.
That's how we want it to be. So if you're going down, you gotta make it look like you're going up. Otherwise it'll look like gravity pulled you down.
Yeah.
Right. You're the boss of when you go down, not gravity.
Mm-mm.
Gravity not letting you do, not telling you what to do. That's ridiculous. Alright, did we kill enough time to get those legs to rest? Okay, let's do other side. Dancers know how to kill time to let their legs rest, right? This is a learned skill. 5, 6, arm 7, and 8. Develop a front coupé. Say 2 counts to develop a out there. 3, out on 4. Plie, lift that leg higher, higher, higher. Releve, keep the height, shake the toes. Susu. Come down to the side, coupé. Passing. Side 3 and 4. Plie, lift that leg, lift, lift, lift. Releve, keep lifting. Support the body into susu. Good, to the back. And up. Arabesque. Good. Plie. Releve. Lift tall, readjust the body into susu. Pelvis comes under. Last time, side. Now we're exhausted. We lift even taller. We fight through this. We use our breath. Side. Plie, releve. Lift tall. This moment counts. Lift. Come down. Finish. Good. Nice job. Good. Oof. Breathing. We forget about our air. But our air is how we feel like muscles, but we forget about it. I know, because we're so busy thinking about everything else. Good. We're going to finish with a grand battement. Hopefully these legs are tired tomorrow. Hope you sleep well tonight.
I think I will.
Be tired.
Good tired.
Good tired. All right, let's do, again, while we're going through this combo, I would definitely recommend that you do a quick check around you to make sure you're not going to kick anyone. Yeah, grand battement, unlike Fondue, is very quick and snappy, right? So if you fling your foot right into the bed frame, that's going to be super painful. We laugh because it's true. It hurts a lot. You got to be careful with this grand battement. So make sure you have a plan. Make sure you have a pathway that your legs are going to go for this grand battement before you give it a try. So we're going to do arm through first and up. We're going to keep it simple tonight. Remember I said simple for the mind means tough for the body. So we're going to do 1 and close, 2 and close, 3 and close, passe, right back down where you came from. To the side, close behind yourself, side, close in front, side, close in back, lift the leg down. To the back, and 2, and 3, and passe, and side, and side, and side, and passe. Come down, finish. Yeah, so I always like to have something to think about in these combinations, right? So standing leg, we want to have super tall, right? So as we work on the height of our leg, which is always super fun to do, the standing leg is the first thing to go. So we always will tend to like buckle this standing leg under as we go for that grand battement. Like cool in jazz class, right? Like we get to do like a hinge or whatever in jazz class, but like not here. So we want to think about lifting up super tall on that side. So as we battement, this leg is not being pulled off of its center and its access there. So that if you were to do a big grand jeté, a big tour jeté, a big cabriole or whatever, as you take off with this leg, it's not pulling you away. You're in control of that leg, not vice versa. So standing leg strength is critical here. You can push the height of your leg as long as you're really equally fighting that standing leg being super long and tall and pressing into the floor. So yeah, that standing leg super strong, that's the biggest thing to think about. So as we're doing those battements, 3 battements, and then lift the leg to a retiré passe, come right back down to where you were. We're doing that on croix. Standing leg is your main priority in your mind to keep that really, really strong and focused. Scoot forward just a smidge, yeah, so you don't hit the window back there. And again, at home, make sure you don't kick anything. Yeah. Cool. Let's give it a try. Let me get my grand battement. That's going to be a little fast. I'm going to get a slightly slower one. 1 sec. Stretch. At the same time. This one will be a nicer tempo. All right, here we go. 5, 6, arm first, and up to the front. Good. Standing leg, lifting tall. Good. And front, close, and lift. To the side, up. Good. Keeping the body over the standing side. Don't pull off the leg. And lift to the back. Standing leg stays strong. Don't let the hips pull back. Hips forward. And lift. Good. To the side. This hip stays strong. Up. Up. Good. Passe. And finish. Good. Nice job. Let's do other side. All right, other side. Don't forget to do your little check at home. Make sure you're not going to kick anything. Other side's always different than the first side. All right, here we go. 5, 6, arm first, and up to the front. 1, and close. 2, and close. 3, good. Lift, passe, to the side. Keeping this leg strong, not pulling back on the heel. And up. Good. And lift to the back. Keep this hip forward. That's right. And up. Good. Up. Lift up. To the side. Standing leg all the way to the rib cage. Last one. And passe. Good. And finish. Good. Nice job. Good. Great job. Good. Thank you. That's fun. Well, thanks everyone at home for joining us. We hope you had a lot of fun. Hope you got a good sweat on. We'll be doing this more here for the next couple of weeks. If you go on our website, there's a tab at the top called Online Ballet, which has our whole schedule of what we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks to keep you all healthy, strong, stretched out, and sane. So come dance with us. Thanks again so much for coming today. We had a lot of fun with you. Take care, guys. Thanks.